The sky over the shattered outskirts of Avdiivka is gray. For Ukrainian operators, this is a lethal hunting zone. A high-altitude reconnaissance drone glides, invisible, thousands of feet up. Its thermal optics pierce the ruins of the deadly corridor, street by street, collapsed building by collapsed building. It acquires the first target. A lone Russian soldier darts between ruined buildings. He believes the rubble is his cover. He stops, pressing his back against a collapsed wall. He scans the street, unaware he is being watched from above. He is hiding, but he is not hidden. An FPV drone is dispatched. It flies low, hugging the contours of the debris, using the destruction to mask its approach. The drone turns a corner. The soldier hears the faint buzz and looks up, but there is no time. The drone accelerates and strikes. The shock wave is sharp. Silence returns to the street. The reconnaissance drone continues its scan. Further south, near a destroyed industrial park, the optics detect movement. 2 Russian soldiers are huddled in a deep crater, a position of last resort. They appear to be sharing a cigarette, their rifles resting on the crater's rim. The drone hovers, transmitting the coordinates. The first FPV is sent to the position. The men hear the sound. One of them grabs his weapon and peers over the edge. The drone dives vertically. The impact hits the lip of the crater, sending earth and shrapnel flying. The first soldier is struck. The second, disoriented and deafened, scrambles out of the crater, desperately trying to reach a flooded ditch. He drags himself, wounded. He stops, looks back. He cannot see the drone, but the drone sees him. His location is locked. A second FPV is dispatched. It follows the survivor's path. The soldier tries to stand but falls. The drone does not hesitate. It accelerates and dives. The second strike is final. The reconnaissance drone climbs higher, expanding its search. The mission is to paralyze all movement, to enforce the reality of the deadly corridor. On the periphery of Avdiivka, the drone identifies a priority target. A supply truck, parked hastily behind a destroyed apartment block. Soldiers are quickly unloading ammunition boxes into a storm drain. This is not a patrol, it is a vital resupply. The drone watches. It waits until 2 soldiers emerge from the drain, exposed. A heavy FPV drone, carrying a larger anti-armor warhead, is launched. It flies high, then plunges at a steep angle. The soldiers see the shadow at the last second. The explosion is devastating, engulfing the truck and the entry point. Logistics are severed. The enemy cloak drone moves on. The operator scans an area of dense overgrowth. The thermal signature is clear. A hidden dugout, its entrance masked by a tarpaulin. The drone observes patiently. A soldier exits, stretches, and quickly returns inside. The position is active. This time, the approach is different. An FPV drone is guided toward the coordinates. But this one is a vampire drone, designed to fly into structures. It is guided by the reconnaissance drone above. The FPV drone flies low and fast, straight through the tarpaulin entrance. A muffled explosion follows. The position is neutralized from within. The patrol continues. The dominance of the airspace is total. The drone now sweeps an open square between 2 shelled-out administrative buildings. It detects a soldier, alone, attempting to hide. He is not running. He is frozen behind a rusted kiosk. He is clearly terrified, looking in all directions for the threat. He represents the shock of this new warfare. An FPV is sent. The soldier spots the drone approaching. He doesn't run. He presses himself harder against the kiosk, as if trying to merge with the metal. The drone shows no mercy. It strikes his cover. Now, the reconnaissance drone detects a moving target. A soldier on a bicycle, pedaling furiously down an empty road. He is likely a scout or a messenger, using silence and speed to survive. But he cannot escape the eye above. The FPV drone is launched on an intercept vector. The operator locks the target. The drone flies low, gaining speed, and intercepts the bicycle. The pursuit ends instantly. The mission deepens. The drone is now over territory Russian forces attempt to hold. But they cannot hold it. It identifies a scene of temporary rest. 3 soldiers gathered around a small fire in a courtyard, trying to get warm. Their weapons are nearby. The reconnaissance drone marks the position. A heavy drone, a bomber, is vectored in. It arrives overhead, silent. It drops its munitions. The soldiers have no warning. Where there was a moment of warmth, there is only oblivion. The drone turns for the last target of the day. A BMP, an infantry fighting vehicle, is concealed at a crossroads, its cannon pointing down the road. Soldiers are forming a checkpoint. They are alert. One of them, using binoculars, scans the sky. Immediately, the soldiers signal to the vehicle. The BMP's engine roars to life, preparing to move. But the reconnaissance drone has already marked the target. It is not an FPV that responds. It is a guided munition, fired from kilometers away, using the drone's designation. The missile flies true. The soldiers on the ground can only dive for cover. The impact hits the BMP's turret. The vehicle is neutralized. The reconnaissance drone remains, hovering. In the deadly corridor of Avdiivka, soldiers are no longer fighting each other. They are fighting the sky. The shock is absolute. The hunt is relentless. There is nowhere to hide.